See the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun.
Hi guys, you're here with Namastè. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Wow guys, I had a beautiful rest, well-deserved rest yesterday. Thank you for your patience. I just needed that, just needed to recuperate just a little bit and just have time with the children as well, you know. So anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Oh, before I start, because last time I did it at the end, again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who is supporting me, supporting the channel, through PayPal, through the supers, through support via my Etsy store. Thank you guys so much, because without you, these messages wouldn't get as far as they are getting, you know. So thank you so much. But guys, as always, I just like to channel the energy that's around us to see what messages they have. But even in my rest day, very strong messages were coming through, and I had to speak with spirit and say, look, I just need a day for myself, okay? But since yesterday, there has been this very strong energy, and this may be a trigger for some, so I'm gonna like disclaimer now, trigger warning for this reading. Very strong, very strong energy pertaining to the paternal line of your family. And the messages that they were giving me yesterday was to heal your daddy issues, okay? To heal that aspect of your lineage. Because sometimes we are so focused on, this doesn't apply to all, okay? But 9 times out of 10, we're very much in our mother's energy, okay? Just simple facts of biology, simple facts of being in her womb, simple facts that, you know, it's our mothers that raise us 9 times out of 10, depending on the circumstances. And what they were telling me yesterday was sometimes we can overlook the toxicity of our mothers because we know that they are there for us and they're striving and they're trying to do their best in most circumstances, okay? That sometimes there is just this, I don't want to say uncertainty, but there is an unknowingness of our paternal line, and sometimes it can be flooded with the not so good emotions, especially if daddy wasn't there, especially if daddy was there but was, you know, an abusive person, okay? So this energy came through so strong yesterday. And they referenced in that song by Pink, Family Portrait. In our family portrait, we look pretty happy. Let's play pretend, act like it comes naturally. All right, so it was very emotional. And what they were telling me as well is that this is very much, this is needed, and it's a shadow that needs to be healed, okay? It's a part of your inner child healing, to be able to awaken the divine masculine within you, whether you are female or male, okay? The messages that I was getting yesterday was the toxicity that is showing in this world of the feminine and masculine energies, okay? It's in desperation mode of healing and putting in that work, okay? So I'm not even sure if we're going to pull cards on this because the message was so clear. Yesterday they were also telling me, in regards to healing your paternal lineage, this is a healing that is needed, okay? You are the forerunner for your bloodline at this particular moment in time. You have faced the unknown, okay? You have faced, they're giving me like David and Goliath. You have slayed down the biggest monsters of your lineage that most couldn't even look at, okay? And you have gone in full force, full battle mode to do the work, okay? It's almost like you have been the sacrificial line for your bloodline, and they want you to understand that that term sacrificial lamb. They want you to understand that in the positive, okay? That rather than chasing the materialistic dreams of this generation or generations before, you have turned inwards. You have wanted to heal what is within, okay? And the daddy issues is something that needs to be looked at, okay? They showed me also that there is a gatekeeper to your father's lineage who is trying to work with you, okay? Because once you have healed and once you have unlocked this aspect of you, there is so much waiting for you on the other side of it, okay? I'm also seeing like a great grandmother from your father's side who absolutely adores you, all right? But because of the energy and the emotion that you have towards your father, it's blocking you from that full unlimited access, okay, to your own like DNA codes through grandma. There was something else they just showed me. It flashed in and flashed out. If it's meant to come back, it will come back. But yeah, they really want you to, it's gonna feel very uncomfortable. What I can sense is the wounds are very deep and they're very heavy, and this has, to a certain extent, it's kind of blocked the totality of who you are as a person. So as a woman, it may affect the way how you interact with men, the type of partners that you get. Like, this is standard stuff that we kind of get the gist of in this day and time. As men, it can might either bring about a type of hyper masculinity, okay, or it's been dumbed down a little bit, okay, depending on where you fall in this. They're also showing me sometimes through our wounds as well, the way how we interact with our own children, okay, probably wanting to be a perfect parent or too much of a perfect parent, or maybe wanting to live your dreams through your children and, you know, forcing them down paths that, you know, you think are good for them in this kind of bubble of, oh, I'm being a good mum, I'm being a good dad, or I'm giving them what I never had, okay? And the ancestors want you to know at this moment in time to listen to your children and their wants and needs. These are advanced ancient beings that are running around underneath us, okay? So stop pushing your own thoughts and wills onto your children and let them tell you what it is that they want to do, okay? And as unconventional as that may be, they want you to look back at your life of how it felt to be people pleasing and doing things for the sake of family, knowing deep down inside it never resonated with you, or how it made you feel, and the traps it got you caught up in that even now as adults we find hard to break. So they don't want you to pass that down to the next generation, because you are the hex breaker, the curse breaker of your family, okay? But heavy on, very, very heavy on the masculine, the healing of the masculine line, okay? That was it. They want you also to understand at this moment in time that they understand that sometimes relationships can be fractured to a point that it's almost impossible to sit down and have a candid, open and honest conversation with maybe your father or the person who played a father figure in your life. And even for some, they may be in the afterlife right now, okay? So again, this is why it's a trigger warning. It's going to be, sometimes it may feel impossible to get the answers that you want in this physical realm. The ancestors want you to know at this moment in time that they want you to do the work and do it through spirit, okay? They want you to send forgiveness. They're showing me the Care Bears for some reason. So when the Care Bears are healing an energy radiates and beams out of their chest, okay? And what they're showing me at this moment in time is to take that energy inward first, okay? They want you to illuminate your heart space, okay? You may need to journal it out, you may need to cry it out, you may want to scream and shout it out, as long as you're in a safe environment to do so, where you know you're not going to be judged, okay? Because again, they're telling me a lot of judgment issues, of being judged and not being able to express yourself fully, all right? They want you to have that moment to heal it, illuminate your heart space, give yourself the love that you need, okay? They also want you to, once you're feeling, journal, write, scream, shout. If you have to go for a run, if that's your releasing tool, whatever it is that you do to release, they want you to release this energy. And then they want you to send love and healing through your bloodline, your father's line, okay? They want you to connect with the ancestors who are waiting for you. They understand, and at the same time they want to embrace you so much, okay? But the barriers that you've put up, they just kind of like one foot in, one foot out with you, because it's like, I just want to embrace her, but she's so angry at this moment in time, and it's not our fault, but you know, we want to show her the right way. But the animosity that he or she is feeling towards this son of ours, okay? Like, that's the conversations that your ancestors are having at this moment in time, all right? They really, really, really want you just to let go. Okay, free yourself from that pain, because it is something that is holding you back. It's holding back an element of you, almost a childlike essence of you, that can help propel you forward into your own sense of self, your own sense of being, into your own divinity, okay? Yeah, yesterday, as much as I was trying to rest, I was in tears because all of this energy was, and I was like, no, I can't switch on the camera because I need to rest, okay? But they really, really want you to do the inner work, all right? They're also showing me at this present moment in time that you're going to have to, for some of you, again, it's for who this resonates with, you may need to give yourself what they call a psychic head wash, okay? And this is where you're going to use some herbs, the mint, rue, okay? Eucalyptus, camphor. You're going to let it sit in some water, boil it, or let it steep in some hot water, and let it cool down. And then when you go into the shower or when you're having your bath, you're going to let this water just run on your headspace. Time as well, they're showing me, okay? Just to cleanse that energy, okay? They're showing me like a baby, that soft spot in your head, okay? And the nape of your neck as well. Very important. If you know, you know. It needs to be cleansed in order for you to have that access, not just for your maternal line, your paternal line, but also for your maternal line. All right, I'm understanding that this even for some may be a flip-flop of energy, where it may be the mother's line that needs to be looked at, because they're also showing me mothers who have been very highly in their masculine energy while they have been raising us, okay? Or it may even be you, if you're doing self-reflection, you're like, oh shit, this is about me. Maybe I've been, you know, a very masculine mom, or maybe I've been you know, not as nurturing as I could be, or you're realizing that maybe the way that you was raised has rubbed off on you, and maybe not in a good light, and you are realizing now that you're becoming your parents as you're raising your children, okay? This is all about forgiveness, because as we know, as parents, or just as children, our parents were learning on the job, just like what we are doing right now. They're not perfect, okay? So now is the time to let go of resentment, to let go of the anger, to let go of the hate, and use love and forgiveness right now, okay? To heal yourself and to help heal your lineage as well, so that the ancestors can come just that little bit more closer in helping and supporting you, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Spirit wants to acknowledge again the work that you were putting in at this moment in time to be a better person, okay? To face your fears, to face your challenges, to face your shadows, okay? And there's a saying that I have, that your shadow is really raw, unlocked potential that we've been too afraid to explore, okay? That just needs a little bit of guidance. It's almost like that naughty little child that acts out because it hasn't got enough attention for the day. So yeah, it's gonna have a tantrum and do some shit, okay? But they're also showing me, if you have an altar, maybe it's time to create an ancestral altar. Wow, this is gonna make me cry. They want you to tap into you at this present moment in time, or maybe go and speak to family members, start to listen to the stories of your parents, your great-grandparents. It's story time I'm hearing. Your lineage, where you've been, where your family's come from, you know, maybe the struggles that they have faced, the good things that they've accomplished in their lifetimes. And they're showing me for you to set up an ancestral altar in your home. If you can get pictures of your family members that you feel connected with, okay? They want you to adorn it with things of your family, cloths of your family. They want you, when you're cooking, okay? When you're doing your big feast cooking, so like a tradition of everybody knows Sunday dinner is when we throw down in the kitchen. You get a little bit of everything on your plate: macaroni, cheese, rice and peas, curry goat, curry chicken, fried fish, salad, coleslaw. It all happens. Fried dumpling, all right? They say when you're cooking feast-like dinners, they want you to take a plate and leave it on the altar as an offering to feed your ancestors, okay? It's time to give them that spiritual essence and strength and potency too. All right, if you know what their favorite foods were, what their favorite drinks were, leave this on your altar. Adorn your altar with candles and crystals and things that feel like an extension of you, that is an extension of them, okay? They want you to come at this altar and pray. Speak to them as though they are here. Acknowledge them. Forgive them. Forgive yourself too. Okay, they really want you to connect with them. All right, they don't want you to feel like an orphan, like you are alone in this world, like you don't have anybody here for you. Okay, there is a saying that sometimes we're stronger in spirit, and they are really trying to reach out to you. There are parts of your journey, things that you are going through right now as you're stepping into your power, as you're starting to understand what spiritual gifts you have and how you're going to create business with them. There is something very special and unique also about your paternal line. And again, like I said, a great-great-great-grandmother. I don't know how far back she goes. She's the gatekeeper of something very special, and she is one of your closest allies, although you don't know it. Okay, she really has your back. Whether it's a grandma, great-great-grandma, great-grandma, she just wants you to feel her presence more, okay? Even if you may not have had a chance to know her, you may notice her through a particular scent that you can smell in an off chance in your home, like, oh, what was that smell? Kind of energy, all right? This is a grandma energy who really wants to unlock the power that she has within you, okay? I bought these Atlantis cards. They just felt like the right energy. So with that being said, I'm going to pull one of them just to end this. And I hope this resonated. It's very hard sometimes to talk about, you know, the things that are very dear to our heart. But if we're going to be, you know, these lighthouses of healing, where we're shining our light in the darkness for others to feel safe and to seek shelter, we really have to go deep within our own selves, and, you know, have that lighthouse effect on ourselves and illuminate ourselves from within and acknowledge what shadows, what's hiding in the shadows, what really needs healing. And that energy was just very, very potent yesterday. Okay, so Let's see. Let's see what the beings of Atlantis want us to know at this present moment in time, just to close down this reading. What energy do we need to acknowledge today as we go forward? Or even for some, if you're, if it's bedtime, then maybe this is an energy that will visit you in your sleep or something that you will do. So we've got the great crystal, okay? And it reads as follows. The great crystal, a vast quartz crystal of pure source energy, graced the temple of Poseidon and created an intergalactic portal. It was also the central power generator, providing pure and safe energy. As the mainframe computer for Atlantis, it powered a high-frequency internet service. The great crystal now lies in the center of the Bermuda Triangle. Direct your power. Okay, this card suggests that you look at the source of your inner power. Do not underestimate yourself. Every thought, word, and action radiates an energy that affects others and draws situations and people to you. Make sure your aims are for the highest good. Great currents of energy will emanate from you, enabling you to be a power generator to help the world. Use your power for the highest good. Okay? Again, this just speaks about the Care Bears. And what did I say? The lighthouse effect that you will be having on people. So take the time you need to really explore and heal the daddy issues that lay within. It's time to release it like a dove into the atmosphere, okay, with nothing but love. And every time a negative emotion comes up and out, remember this is a purging that is happening, okay? This is also unblocking aspects of you in how you parent, how you're raising your children, even how you're raising yourself, okay? But it's time to get into that total balance, okay? So with that being said, family, if this resonates, please do like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button so you know every time that I do upload. This has been a very unique energy that has come through, okay? And we honor it and we give thanks that it has come forward so that we can have that moment to look just that little bit more deeper within ourselves, okay? As we're no longer running and hiding from ourselves, we are healing, okay? So I leave you with nothing but unconditional love, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.
Why did this lucid dream will come as silence? So keep dreaming, babies, and stay woke.